Hello YouTube and Minecraft gamers. Today I just wanted to make this video and show you guys the work that I've done on my house and the surrounding landscape with running 1.2.5 in survival mode. Nothing's been done in creative, so without further ado, let's begin. So this is my house right here. The house itself is based on a house plan actually that myself and my wife are going to be building in real life. So basically I just copied that and this is what I ended up with. This perimeter wall here, this is an idea taken from one of the Minecraft tutorial gurus, I would call him. His username, it starts with Paul. I think it's like Paul Jr. I'll link to his channel in the description later on. And basically you got your too high, enough distance away so nothing can jump in over your wall, and you got half slabs so that spiders cannot crawl up and get in over as well. And that's that. Now, so let's go in and have a look around. Still got a bit of landscaping to do, but for the most part, you notice all the torches. Obviously, I don't like things spawning around my house. This was like a battlefield at one point with creeper holes. You pretty much come out of a creeper hole, you go right into another. So I said enough is enough. I lit up the whole damn place. Okay, so into the front door. Same as real house, closet, all that good stuff. It is what it is. Open concept living area. Just kidding. I'm not gonna go real estate broker on you guys or anything. Storage. Lots of stone bricks. Lots of cobblestone. A little bit of stuff from the Nether and some bricks and redstone and lapis and all that wonderful stuff. Got an empty. Some of my gear. Pretty much use this one for swapping in and out for what I actually use. Plant stuff and miscellaneous. Okay, so a house is a house. It is what it is. Little guest bedroom. My main area is up here. We'll close this, we're not going there yet. Nice king size bed. Here we go. Ensuite. Okay, I'll stop boring you guys now. Let's get back to the goodies. Down here, I have focused all of my tools and resources in the backyard. I wanted them localized. I played on another server where everything was spread out, and I decided, hey, that's not for me. I want my house to be the central hub of activity, and I want to help out my friends who are new to Minecraft. So my backyard became the farmyard. Now, all this wasn't here to start. It started off as just a basic grow up of chickens. Oh, they're all brown today. I got the Sortex texture pack on, and the MC Patcher, which allows for random mob textures. So sometimes they're white, sometimes they're brown. But today it looks like they're all ducks. Okay, we've got our cows. We got all three different textures on those guys. A black, brown, and a white. I'll skip this for now, we'll get back to that. We have sheep. I haven't dyed any of the sheep yet. Sometimes I may make some more white ones, and I'll make red, blues, just if I want any different color wool for anything. It's more of a renewable resource of colored dye instead of going out and killing sheep or shearing them and then dyeing it yourself. I like to just dye the sheep, and from then on they'll always have the color that you dye them. Pigs. It is pigs. Now, the sugarcane, that's standard. Let's start off with this. This started off, there's a tutorial for the automatic wheat farm, and basically I followed that and then just dressed up the outside. Where I do have multiple people playing on my server, I have a lot of signage around, just telling people how to use things. I and trying to make it as easy mode for him as possible. So basically, like here, you have dispenser, seeds go on this side, bone meal goes on this side. So you fill the dispensers, you clear your inventory of seeds and meal, you put one seed in the first empty action bar slot. Now, I have no seeds, so what I have to do, I'm going to go to the dispenser, take one stack out, right click, so I take one, put the rest back in. So now I got one seed to start farming. Now, with a seed in hand, aim at the dirt block, hold your right mouse button to make wheat, and when you're done, pull the lever to go in and collect. So let's try that. Go up here, aim at the dirt block. Now, there's one thing that I found a little bit glitchy, is that sometimes you'll get a lag spike, or a piece of wheat might fly out through the window and go in your inventory and take your action bar slot, or an extra seed will come out and then all of a sudden you get two and the automatic switching won't work. So what I found is give the S key a quick tap back, and now try. There we go, we're making some wheat. You can make as much as you want as long as the dispensers hold out, which can be an awful lot, because look at this, right? Plenty of bone meal, you got lots of bone here too. Let's just refill that. There we go. And you pull the lever, you go in, you collect, take the last seed off just to make it easier for the next guy. And let's refill that. So there we go, all filled up. If you have a lot of lag on your server, you may need to adjust a couple of things in the tutorial. One thing that I changed, and that's why I left this door here to get access to it, is the repeater. Usually that's set right there, so the signal's going quickly over to your bone meal. And that's what I do, I just put it back one click, give it a little bit more delay, and that's after smoothing things out nicely. Okay, next on the list is this right here. This is the enchanting room. Now, pretty standard enchanting design of a ceiling of bookshelves with 5 down this side, with 4 along, and then 4 again. So basically, it's pretty much a 5 by 5 block taken up, and there's all the letters coming into the book, so you're getting good enchantment power. But this is always a weak point of enchantment rooms with some people. They want a doorway to lead into your enchantment room, but that's a critical area that you could have some more bookshelves to help get that level 50 enchant when you really want it. So what I've done, I'm not going to get into it, but there is some redstone wiring under this puppy, and it leads to this lever. When I pull this lever, I'll stand over here so you can see. Boom. There you go. Some sticky pistons. Drop some more bookshelves in, and we got full enchantment power. And it's really not that hard to get a level 50. I've been able to click off a couple of level 50s within like 5 minutes, and that's going slow with trying to find the next enchantment. So that's a good option if you want to work on that. Try to get the sticky pistons to give you some extra enchantment power. And like I say, I won't get into it because a lot of it was trial and error, and if I tried to do a tutorial on it, I'd just look like an ass. So let's just say have fun with it. You know that you can do it, so just do it. Now, the thing is about having multiple people playing on your server is that eventually someone, because of Murphy's Law, if something's going to go wrong, it'll go wrong. So someone's going to come in here and try and play a trick, or it'll just be an idiot, one or the other. And they're going to click the lever, and then all of a sudden everybody's locked out of the enchantment room. So what do? Your circuit runs there. Well, I thought about that afterwards, so I went under and I dug a nice little cavern of and put in an AND gate of redstone and everything. So in order for this to be closing, both levers have to be on. So right now the one inside is on and the one outside is on. One outside, you say? Well, here it is. This is the lock lever. Pretty much the same as putting a lock on a doorway if you wanted to be able to go inside and lock it. So this is currently on. That's why these are able to close. So if I flick that up, technically it's going off, but I just say to turn it to on if you're locked out, otherwise keep it off. So we're turning it on, but technically it's off, you know that, right? There we go. So it broke the AND circuit, and now it opened up. Now since this one is off, no matter what I do with this one in here, it's not going to affect the pistons. But if I come back out here and re-enable it, now all of a sudden we come in. There we go. She's up and running again. So no one can really troll you by closing the door on you, or you can't troll other people by shutting them out of the enchantment room, by going in there and logging out, stuff like that. There's always going to be access to the enchanting room, which is a bonus. And it's good to have fallback measures. Another thing, infinite water. Basically, you got a 3x3 block, you put water in 3 corners, and it's infinitely refilling. I don't have a bucket, so I'm not going to show it, just trust me. It's infinite. You gotta make sure not to take like more than 1 bucket at a time. So you take a bucket, let it refill, take a bucket, let it refill, and so on. And that's why I got infinite water, allow water to refill after taking a bucket. And you can take it from any corner, and it'll work. I usually just take it from the middle to be safe, but it is what it is. You should be able to take it from anywhere. Now, next on the list, as you might recognize, some people might recognize, it's a flushing XP grinder. We're going to go up. Now, I was thinking before I came up here whether or not I would edit this climb out. And I'm thinking that I'm going to keep it in the video, just because there are some people that, when they're watching videos, they enjoy more of a let's play feel. So for those people, I'm going to leave this climb in there. To those who just want to get to the goods, I'm sorry, you can skip ahead a few seconds, but it's really not that bad. If I gotta climb it, you should be able to watch it, right? Alright, so at the top here, we're just gonna open up the trapdoor and get to our staging area. There we go. And this is the staging area for the XP grinder. Now, so we got our bed, and let's make it daytime now.